PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Quickly to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense. You saw it on that play.
The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Under fire. Got his man.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you...
Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The give is to Williams. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses.
Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Running inside, it's Raymond. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Pressure coming. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Almost. Has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. There he goes! Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the option. Picks up the first down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the ground, it's Raymond. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. challenge here. They've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
Nope.
Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Unloads it left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. The keeper on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Trying play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The run inside. It's Raymond. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Raymond. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. On the move, he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target, but just can't hook up for the completion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And this is why this team is losing this game, man. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Washington. With the catch, it's Webb. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Motion from the wideout. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He lets it fly. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
They'll run it on the counter. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, Dave. Turning it on! These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Rides to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Some misdirection with the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now second and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give is to Williams. Makes it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Breaks free and he might be gone. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had... for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The run inside. It's Raymond. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Raymond. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll go right back to the run. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Raymond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm. Oh, he's got some space. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll run it again. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Got it in the middle. It's Durr. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Could not make his way to the corner. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw, it's Washington. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Florida State Seminoles. And it's the Hurricanes, chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in College Park. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Durr. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead. And with
finding some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
less catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Duff. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Black. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
42, Rutgers, 13.
Bringing it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or... There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams.
Hey, guys, I'll be really curious to watch this offense down the stretch and see how they handle this. They've got a big lead. They can probably just continue to run the football. I got the running back stayed in bounds right there, too. Keep the clock moving. Or do they like their numbers? Do they want to continue to put the gas pedal to the floor, be aggressive, try to score points? Be interesting to see how they handle this situation.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
The kick is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have...
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He makes the grab. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The Terrapins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. The run inside. It's Williams. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll run it. It's Williams. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Off play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Pocket breaking down. And he never had a chance.
And it's third and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on fourth down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy time. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. On the delay, it's Raymond. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down.
Got a little grass. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him. But I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Benjamin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Duff. Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Gets it out fast.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Inside the 25. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snags it over the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for him.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock.